how can you expect me to be not angry when you are angry at me? So that really hits me. I have an insight about the saying, agree to disagree. And I think it's also important for us to go beyond that. And that is seek to understand before being understood. I feel like that if our intention, or if we have the self-awareness to remind ourselves whenever we have a conversation with someone, a genuine conversation, that we seek to understand first, trying to put ourselves in the other person's shoes, which is difficult at times, especially if we're not mindful, if we are not self-aware. But if we are able to truly seek to understand, then I think it actually opens the path that perhaps there are points that we can agree on, because you're really seeking to understand first. Because I truly believe there is more to agree on than simply disagree on with someone. There must be something that the other person's makes sense. What we think that it doesn't make sense because we're not putting our best effort to understand first. That's my point of view. So if we're able to do that, I think we can go beyond the step of agree to disagree. I remember one time, I have a son, before he was more like a 10, he's older now. I remember one time, we're always trying to help him to, manage his emotions and, being angry at time. And remember, as a parent, sometimes it's difficult that we forgot that when we are upset about him being angry at certain things, we become angry too in certain ways. So remember one time he was able to express himself by writing something along the line. He wrote that how can you expect me to be not angry when you are angry at me? So that really hits me. Okay, so I'm sharing this is when I reflected on that, is really trying to seek to understand, and that will open up much more. And we're going beyond the surface of just to simply saying, agree to disagree, because your whole purpose is to disagree. You're trying to say what your point of view, instead of trying to listen wholeheartedly what the other person is trying to communicate. And I think we can collectively do much better than that. And I must admit that I'm learning as well. So, hopefully this makes sense. Thank you.